welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. If you are not following me on Instagram and you're not following me on Facebook, then you would not know that I am on the Wild Hare kit design team now. Our term actually starts in August. My unboxing for my kit will be on my YouTube channel on the 2nd of August. Every month we do the unboxings on the 2nd, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. My kit is sitting right behind me actually. Please don't mind my messy room. But today we have a Crafty Wild Hare get to know the Wild Hare design team tag. So I'm going to be answering some questions, and we're all going to be answering. So definitely check out all of the other ladies and watch their Crafty tag. I'm super excited to see everyone's. I have you guys on a tripod here. It's a newer tripod and I'm trying to get used to it. I think we're good. My shirt says, pardon my sarcasm. I actually look a hot mess. We had to go, Emily and I took my car to get inspected, and we took a walk in our downtown area, went to a nice little local coffee shop, and then went and got some groceries, and now we just got home, and this is like the only time that I've had to film this, so I'm gonna jump right into it. So pardon the mess. So the first question is, what is one thing people don't know about me? And I have this one hair hanging down that keeps tickling me, so sorry guys. Okay, so one thing that's really hard, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of an open book, especially on Instagram. I think in the past year, since I've been in therapy, it's just been helping me to share things. And so I'm kind of an open book, and you guys see a lot here on my YouTube channel as well, with me telling stories and stuff when I'm doing my layouts and scrapbooking. So I feel like for people that's been following me for a while, or people that follow me on Instagram, they kind of know a lot about me. Like, it's kind of creepy how much people know about me. But one thing that probably I don't really talk about on YouTube, so it's probably cooking. I love to cook. I love trying new recipes. I am one of those people that pin so many recipes, and I honestly do try them. I know a lot of people say, you know, I pin all of these recipes, or I pin all of these things, and then I don't do them. I am like the complete opposite. If I pin something, I am going to do it. I'm going to try it. Maybe not so much with scrapbooking layouts. I pin so many inspiration layouts, and every once in a while I'll go look at them and just pull inspiration from those. But for the most part, for Pinterest is where I get my recipes. And I really would love to do like because I menu plan. I do my menu planning. I would love to have like a cookbook, or not a cookbook, but a book with all my recipes that I've tried. But I just have them all pinned. And so I'll just go, if it's one that we like and I want to do again in the next month, then I'll just go back through my pins and try to find it. So that's your answer for number one. That was a really long answer. Number two, how did you get into crafting? Which again, if you've been following me for a while, I've talked about this. My grandmother, I always crafted with her. She was a sewer. That's what this tattoo is for. When she passed away, I got it for her. It's a cross-stitched heart. Well, it's supposed to be. It's not the best, but that's what it's supposed to be, with a needle, and the needle is threaded. And it looks like the needle is like stuck into my skin. Anyways, she always did arts and crafts with me as a kid. And then my other grandmother, that was my mom's mom. My dad's mother actually bought me my first scrapbooking stuff. When I want to say in like 7th grade, she bought me some making memories. Like the little circle cutters with the little thing that goes inside, and the ovals. And she bought me one of these little guillotine trimmer, the memory maker, or was it Creative Memories? I don't remember, but she bought that stuff for me. And then got me like a spiral bound scrapbook. And I started scrapbooking. Like, I was always a sticker lover. I was a 90s kid. So I was like all about Lisa Frank, all about collecting stickers. I had sticker books. And so she kind of just moved me from that into the scrapbooking world. And she wasn't even a scrapbooker, which is funny. So I don't know what made her like think to get that for me. But I got really, really deep into it after I had my daughter, and she'll be 10 this month in August. So 10 years ago is when I really, really started, I guess, like getting into it, like super into it. I started watching YouTube videos, and I just got really, really into it. So that was a long answer again, but yeah. Number 3, what is something you are excited about in the paper crafting world right now? All of the YouTubers. Like, if you hear my daughter, her and my dog are playing. Sorry. This is the only time that I have to film this, so sorry. I'm excited about all of the YouTubers. I want to say that, like, when I first started watching people on YouTube and scrapbooking, there weren't many people doing it that I could find, at least. I think one of the very first people I started watching, her name was Marion Smith, and she did more of like, she was Prima marketing. She worked for them, and she was on their design team, I believe. And she was very vintagey kind of, I think she did like journals, and I can't remember, this was so long ago. And then I kind of moved into the like Nicole Jones. If you follow her, she's been around for a really long time. She was one that I like watched consistently. And so now if you look at YouTube and you just search scrapbooking, you're going to find so many people, like so many people. And there's so much talent out there. So many talented people, and it's not just women anymore. I see men getting into it, and I see men into like the card making world, and I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing to have younger people doing it, and have, you know, older people doing it, and people in the middle doing it. Like, it's like not just for a certain person. So that kind of, in the crafting industry or crafting world right now, that gets me excited. Seeing all different kinds of generations scrapbooking, seeing lots of people getting into it. It just makes me happy, and people are feeling comfortable to do YouTube videos. I started YouTube videos because I was new to the area. I didn't know anybody. I was scrapbooking. I was watching scrapbooking videos, and my husband was like, why don't you do YouTube videos? And I said, nobody is gonna watch me. Nobody is gonna watch me. Why would I do that? And I published my first YouTube video, scared to death, and here I am 5 years later, and I love it. It's my world. Like, I love scrapbooking. I love YouTubing, or being a YouTuber. So anyways, again, another long answer. Number 4, what is your favorite tool for crafting? This is a hard one, like extra hard, because I have so many things that I love, okay? So many things that I really, really love. I do love my Caterpillar Pro cutter. I love my ATG gun, which is this puppy right here. I also love my Memory Misty for stamping. Yeah, I will try to link some of those things, some of my favorites. Some of my favorite tools, I will link them in the description below. They will be affiliate links. You can check those out, and those are right there are like my 3 favorites. A good pair of fussy cutting scissors are awesome. I'm just trying to look around. I love my small paper trimmer for photos and like for photo matting. It's just so easy. My stamp blocks are really great tools. So yeah, I have a lot of tools that I'm like, I go to quite often. Number 5, what's your favorite patterns? Florals. I love flowers. I love flowers. So that was a pretty easy answer. Number 6, how many completed albums do you have? If you look behind me, oh, you guys are seeing my messy room. Those are all completed. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 12 by 12 albums. I have a couple smaller albums as well, and like mini albums and stuff, and they're completed. I have some December dailies that are in my living room. I keep them in my built-in shelves and cabinets. They're like in there until Christmas, and then I pull them out for Christmas time and display them. So I've got quite a bit. And I have a ton of layouts. Where are they at? Up there. Where? Right there. Right there. Right here are all completed layouts that need to be put away. And they're just like in little cases. All right. That was number 6. Number 7. What is your favorite type of embellishment? I love stamps. I love them because, now hear me out. I love ephemera. I love stickers. They're go-to. I use them a lot. I use them a lot on everything. Nouveau drops are awesome. I love them now. But stamping for me is just, you can do it any color. You can color them. You can do them on pattern paper. You can make backgrounds. You can use them and fussy cut them as like little pieces for embellishing, like clusters. Stamps for me are so versatile. So that is like my favorite embellishment is stamps. And I don't think people think about that in scrapbooking very often. So check out some of my stamping videos. I have a ton. Number 8, what brand do you keep finding yourself going back to? This is hard because I have several brands that I go back to almost like every collection. Cocoa Vanilla Studio is definitely one of those, for sure. One of those brands that I just love. I love, 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 love them. Also, Pink Paisley has been really good. Like Paige Evans lines have been really great lately. I really like almost all of her stuff. And I love Echo Park and Simple Stories. So I really have an array of companies that I love. Let's see. Number 9, what is your best tip for getting in the zone and being productive in crafting? This is difficult for me because I craft during the week, Monday through Friday, usually daily, because it is my job now. I spend that much time a day or a week in the craft room, either working with people in different companies, filming, editing photos. I have Patreon. I have my YouTube channel. I'm on 3, four design teams. So I say, like, just set out a block of time, even if it's just 30 minutes, and say, you know what, I'm going to sit down when you have time. This is kind of how I do like my journaling. So I do it when it's quiet, when there's nobody going to be bothering me, which is usually in the morning. I'm a morning person. I am not a late night scrapper at all. I don't like to scrapbook late at night unless I'm with friends. I definitely don't do it by myself. But if you just can set out a little bit of time and just get your things and sit down and craft. So for me, I like to work with kits, and that's why I tried out for this design team. I love working with either collections or kits. I like that everything goes together. I don't have to like pull things. Now I do like doing that sometimes when I have time to do that, but when you're strapped for time, I really think that kits are a great benefit. Like, they're just easier to go with if you are just don't have much time. So I think that is like, yeah, that would be kits. Even if you create kits or you get a kit, kits are just so easy working with a collection. And that's why I love the Wild Hare kits, because you can tell her in your profile, you can say, you know, I want this and this and this, and she can do that. Or you can just tell her what you kind of like, and then she is going to pull things that are all going to go together. So kits for sure. Let's see. Number 10, who inspires you? Holy moly, this is, wow. This is a crazy question because, like I was saying previous, there are so many talented scrapbookers that I don't want to just name a couple. Like, I have so many that inspire me, and I'm inspired by people even if I don't, like, they don't have YouTube videos, even if they just share in a Facebook group and they don't do videos, but they're just sharing a layout. Like, I am very inspired by a lot of people. So I guess I'll name a couple. So Lena Monaco, I have always loved her, and she is a dear friend of mine. I watched her first and was completely a fan, and I still am. And now we are friends through this crazy crafting YouTube world. I'm very, very inspired by her. Every single layout, she is one person that if I see a YouTube video of hers, I'm watching it right now. And there are not many people, because I just don't have time to do that. I usually put it in the watch later and I'll watch it when I have time. But for her, as soon as I see a video, I always watch it because I'm always inspired by her. Her very positive personality. She's just so sweet. And she's very talented. So she is definitely somebody that I love and I'm very inspired by. Teresa at Larkin Designs, her December dailies, holy freaking moly. I am not a pocket page scrapbooker, except when it comes to December dailies. I love her December daily videos. Like, they are my favorite. So I'm very inspired by her, and I've actually got to meet her. She came to one of my retreats, and she is such a sweet person and so kind and just very encouraging and uplifting. And so I really, really am inspired by her. And now I'm like, blank. I can't think of anybody else that I'm inspired by. I'm inspired by my friends as well. My friend Tisa, she does YouTube videos. I'm always inspired by her. She does some great layouts with cut files. I'm inspired by my friend Amanda. She does not do YouTube videos and she does not share her stuff on social media, but her stuff is super awesome. She is so great at double page layouts, and I'm very inspired by her. And my other friend Amanda, who does YouTube videos sometimes, she is so great at layering, and she just makes it look so easy and effortlessly, like, layers things. It just looks perfect. So I'm very, very inspired by all of them. Let's think. Heba from My Little Journal. I love her Traveler's Notebook videos. Very inspired by her. Let's think. I'm so inspired by so many people. Rachel Reynolds. I've been watching her for quite a while, and I got to meet her at one of my retreats, and she's amazing. She's also a patron of mine, and she does amazing videos and layouts, and she's very nice and very personable, and I like to listen to her talk. I like her voice. So let's think. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Like, I'm very inspired by a lot of people, and I'm just trying my best to think of some other people. Let me think. Holy moly, I'm drawing a blank. I probably should have written this stuff down, and you would think that I would have been a little more prepared, but I'm not. So there's that. So that's enough people, I think. I'm very inspired by a lot of people, but those people, those are the people that came to my mind. So that's what we'll go with. All right, let's see. Number 11. Is there a new type of craft you want to try but haven't yet? No, not really. So that was easy. 12. What do you hope to see in the future for paper crafting? I honestly don't know. I think I would just like to continue to see new generations of, new generations of people. Oh, Caitlin Clary. That is somebody else. She is younger than me, so I said newer generation, so that kind of made me think of her. I love her. She is such a sweetheart, and I love watching her. So sorry. She's another person that I'm inspired by. So yeah, I would just like to continue to see new generations doing scrapbooking. I know that we all put our pictures all over social media, right? We share these photos all over the internet. But I think it's important to take those memories, take those photos, and put them in albums and create layouts and have these for generations to come to look at and have stories and be able to share these with your grandchildren and your great grandchildren one day. And even when I'm gone, I hope that, you know, for generations, they look at my scrapbooks and think, oh, great grandma freaking Heather loved to scrapbook and she did such a great job. I mean, you know, they'll be looking at it and they'll be like, what is this? But that's what I hope. I hope that more generations continue to do this hobby. I hope that it continues to grow. I think that it's growing tremendously, especially with online retail. I really do think that this community is getting quite large and I love it. So yeah, that is it. That is all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of long, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs ups help me. Also, subscribe to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. If you are already a subscriber and you're already part of my YouTube family, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so, so much. And don't forget to leave me a comment because I love comments. And I always, now, when I get a whole bunch of comments, sometimes there's one or two that slip through the cracks I don't get notifications for, and I miss one or two. But I try my best to comment back to every single person that comments, just to let you know that I saw your comment and I appreciate your comment and thank you for commenting because it does help my YouTube channel. It helps me be seen. It shows that there is interaction and it just helps. So do that for your favorite YouTubers, or even if it's just somebody you're watching, give them a thumbs up and comment, and that just helps their channel. So that is it for today. Don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.